Greetings, fellow travelers! It is I, Ken, and Eva, and we're out on the land. We're heading to an archaeological site today. Guided tour. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted on all the kinds of cool things that we're learning. All right. Anyways, we just stopped to look at the sign, and now we're heading on the bus, and we'll be on our way.
So we had the opportunity to go and check out the Thule site. It's an ancient Inuit camp, and the gentleman who gave us our tour knew like tons and tons and tons about it. So it was pretty cool. So here are just a few things that we discovered along the way.
There are over 120 sites here of tent rings. 120 significant sites. They're called bilobate, libate, or lobate. Bilobate means there are two rings, like two circles that form one tent ring. Trilobate are three. There are a few of those, and there are a few single. All right. Now, one of the most interesting aspects of this little visit is that in 1973, in 1976, they started researching 73, but in 76, 77, they did an archaeological dig. So come and look at what they did. There are 5 homes here. 1, 2, there are 5 of them along here. The 5th one was not used for occupation, it was more of a storage. But they dug this right down to the bottom, and they found a tiled surface, they found walls with cupboards in it, and they found sleeping platforms. Can you imagine that? Right there. Right there. It was not the extent of it. That's where a family dwelling was right there.
It was like a hole in the ground.
Yes, right. They dug down, and
they would have had a tent
there's
over
several levels to it.
Okay.
This particular plant is significant to me because my class actually dissected this and looked under a microscope, and we looked at the rings. Tell me how old that tree is.
1,000 years old.
No, good guess. We saw 80 rings. So you might say, well, why is such an old tree? That tree down south would be a huge willow tree. We'd sit under there and have a picnic. Why is it so small here?
Because it freezes and it thaws.
Right on, bingo. It's cold. The roots can't go down deep enough to support a high tree. So if you looked at the root structure, it goes out like this. In the active layer, remember I told you the permafrost, the table of permafrost, freezes and thaws up here. Well, the roots can't penetrate into the permafrost. Remember, who was the enemy? The enemy was the fox, Pterogoniac. The fox would steal their food, so they'd have to do whatever they could to protect their food. So they'd build caches. Cast your eyes around and see what you see. Can you tell me something remarkable? Lots of rocks. I like that answer. But there's something special about all those lots of rocks.
They're all formed into little caches.
Right in front of your eyes. Come over here. You're going to see with eyes that you never had 10 minutes ago. You're going to see something you never noticed. This is one of the tent rings. Oh, wow. The bilobate, because look, it's got 2 lobes. It's called a bilobate tree. There are 120 of these in this area right here. 120. Isn't that amazing? You walked right past it, you didn't even see it. Go look around, there's another one over here. There's another one. There are 120 of them. Isn't that cool? This was the arm of an Inuit.
Whatever happened to it?
I don't know. Imagine the Thule people were supposed to have been strong, like really muscular people. So amazing. All right, now let's look at some interesting little artifacts. You saw a bilobate ten ring, a lobate ten ring, and a trilobate. Look at this one here. This must have been for a chief or an elder, a respected elder, because this one has got tiled floor to it. Isn't that amazing? Look at this. It's got a floor to it. So you'd think that person might have been an elder or maybe the shaman. I have no idea how that works. And they say, look at this. They say, well, what is this? Well, maybe that's where they held puppies. Or maybe it could have been a place like a refrigerator, because they didn't have, where would you keep your food? Well, could have been. You speculate. I'm speculating. Who knows?
Thanks for coming on this adventure with us. I hope you learned a little bit about the Thule people and how they lived. I learned a lot. There's lots of cool things to see, and I would like to go back there someday and take a look more. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we'll see you next time for Ken's Adventure Series Season 2. That's all for now. Bye!